I will present the business overview of our company. The name of our business is La Cream. La Cream operates under the food and beverage industry, F&B. The owner of this business is Mr. Hakimi, and the business is operated as a sole proprietorship. La Cream is located in Kuantan, Pahang and has been operating since the year 2020. Our best-selling product is creamy cake and milk chocolate cookies. Our target market is student, and in terms of production, La Cream use media social platform such as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Last, the distribution of salary includes a baker pay for 50 ringgit, steward, cashier, waiter pay for 30 ringgit. That's all for business overview. Thank you.
Next, I would like to walk you through our assignment protocol. This timeline outlines the structured approach our team took to ensure the success of the La Creamy project. Our journey began on 9 January 2026 with our initial team discussion and business selection. This is where we brainstorm ideas and decide to move forward with the premium dessert shop concept. 3 days later, on 12 January, we proceed with the creation of simulation business. During this phase, we establish our business profile, logo, and product lineup. By 15 January, we focus on the analysis of our output. This was a critical step where we calculated our production cost and ensured all our figures were realistic. On 19 January, we completed our draft assignment report and held a consultation with our lecturer. The feedback we received was vital in refining our final report. And finally, today, 23rd January, showcase the result of our hard work through this presentation. This structured timeline ensures we stay on track and meet all our objectives efficiently.
The first product that we use in our business, which is a creamy cake. So the direct material we use, which is the sugar, flour, baking soda, salt, egg, vegetable oil, comic, and also baking powder. So the direct labor we use only the one worker, which is the baker. So the direct expenses, which is the electricity. So the total prime cost for the 10 cakes, which is 448 ringgit 5 cent, and for the prime cost for the one cake, which is 4 ringgit 85 cent.
Okay, move on to the production of a hat, which is including the 3 components: indirect material, indirect labor, and also indirect expenses. For indirect material, the business using chocolate chips, blueberry, cocoa powder, and whipping cream. For indirect material, including the cashier, waiter, and also stewards. For the indirect expenses, the business used the cake boxes, plastic bag, and also cake pot. So for the total production cost for 10 cakes produced, which is 1,148 ringgit, and for one cake producing, the total production cost is 114 ringgit and 80 cents. Move to the profit. The business using the markup method, which is 20% markup from the total production cost, for 10 cakes is 229 ringgit and 60 cents, and for the one cake produced, 22 ringgit and 96 cents. So the selling price, the business sells for 10 cakes 1,377 ringgit and 60 cents, and for one cake 137 ringgit and 76 cents.
Okay, so this is our second job cost card, which is the second product we choose is milk chocolate cookies. So in the milk chocolate cookies, we have direct cost, which is includes direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses. So for the direct material, we have caster sugar, flour, cocoa powder, salt, milk chocolate, calm milk, and unsalted butter. While in the direct labor, we have 1 baker, and in the direct expenses, we have electricity. So by total all of these direct costs, we can get a prime cost, which is producing 100 pieces cookies for the price of RM1 524 ringgit, and then we get 5 ringgit 24 cents for 1 pieces per cookies.
So we're moving on production overhead, which there are 3 components, and the first one is indirect material. The business use baking spirit and baking pepper. Moving on to the second one, which is indirect labor. There are cashier, waiter, and stewards. The next one is indirect expense, which there are water bill and cookies packaging. For the total production cost for 100 pieces, the total production cost is 776.7 ringgit, and for 1 pieces cookie, the total production cost is 7 ringgit 77 cent. So moving on to the profit, the business use markup method, which is increasing 20% from our total production cost. For 100 pieces cookie, the profit is 135 ringgit 34 cent. Meanwhile, for 1 pieces cookie, the profit is 1 ringgit 35 cent. So the selling price for 100 pieces cookie is at 112 ringgit 4 cent. Meanwhile, for 1 pieces cookie, it's at ringgit 12 cent.
Alright, now we're moving on to reflection. So this assignment explain me better understand how the costs are allocated in the job order costing system and improve my ability to apply job costing in the real business situation. Alright, now we're moving on to reflection. So this assignment explain me better understand how the costs are allocated in the job order costing
On to
system.
the reflection for this assignment, which is I was able to compute the prime cost and total production cost by the allocation of cost in job costing cards for business specifically for product that had been produced and will be produced in the future, such as right now creamy cake and also milk chocolate cake. And also I can improve my ability to compute the cost production by using job costing method in a real business because this method are the most accuracy method for business. We move on to the reflection for this assignment, which is I was able
From this assignment, I was able to learn how to manage the price of each cost required to produce a product. For example, the price of the raw material, salaries, and also the electricity calculation. This assignment also taught me about the teamwork between a group members to complete the assignment because there are many challenges that we need to face to finish this assignment.
So throughout this assignment, it gave me a clear understanding about how does a job costing will be used in a real life situation, especially in a business. So I learned well about how does a cost allocation and its effects for a business to keep them survive, and thus it gave me a confidence and a new knowledge to establish my own business in the future.
Throughout the assignment, I learned how cost allocation help business accurately assign costs to different product and operation, allowing them to better control expenses and understand profitability, which show how your real business operate. Moreover, it gave me a valuable preview of what to expect if I plan to open up a business in the future.
This assignment made me realize why overhead absorption is vital in determining a product true cost. To avoid making loss, the business must maintain proper account of the indirect and indirect costs.
In conclusion, our group learned how job order costing help businesses to track expenses accurately for each product. Direct costs such as labor and materials are recorded carefully while overhead costs are allocated using predetermined rates. This ensures that total costs are calculated correctly as production increases. To reduce production material costs, improving operation can reduce it, and moreover, maximizing output. For La Creme, job costing allows us to calculate the cost and profit of each product. The creamy cake cost RM114.80 to produce and generated a profit of RM22.96 with 20% markup, while milk chocolate cookies cost RM7.76 and earn RM1.35 in profit. Overall, job order costing enable business to manage resources effectively, reduce costs and set appropriate price and achieve long-term financial success.